And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. So, Tim, the matchup before us tonight. What do you think we can expect to see?
Well, I think this is going to be one at the three-point line. Both of these teams, high-volume, three-point shooting teams. If they both get hot, it's going to come down to which team can get a stop first.
This is going to be our kind of game.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Back to SGA. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Now here's Randall. He had 27 points last game. Can't connect from 13 feet out. SGA surveying the defense. Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Fades and shoots. Rebound, Minnesota. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards kicks to Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Such a strong young player. Jalen Williams getting it done.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do.
If you look up the definition of stretch big, Julius Randle, he has got great range.
Randall against Holmgren. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
You know, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Here's Randall. 5 points in the game. McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels kicks to Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Williams looking over the floor. No good on the three. The Timberwolves trail. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Now DiVincenzo. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Randall with the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 31 points in the win against Phoenix. Dort misses. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, SGA. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Minnesota in the lead. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at Oklahoma City. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, Minnesota. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they're looking for a strong finish here in the final stretch as they're currently holding that top spot in the conference, which obviously puts them straight through to the postseason.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And, Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Hartenstein inside. Gobert on him.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play?
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Payson Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Reed. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Williams sets a screen for Williams. The Thunder with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Reed. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Timberwolves leading by 5. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Edwards. Now, here's Dosunmu. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell, trailing by 5. And no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Reed. He gets that one.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Launches a 3. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell against Highland. Pass to Clark. 3-pointer. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Anderson against Williams. 6 to shoot. Clark for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Ingles is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Now, here's Mitchell. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Mitchell against Reed. Pass to Highland. Hands it from downtown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell dishes to Wallace. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here's a look at some numbers for Ayo Dosunmu.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And a change for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in. Minnesota leading by 9. Dosunmu with it. Still without a basket. Reed with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Mitchell finds Joe. Holmgren outside. Mitchell looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here's Holmgren. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Here's Randall. .27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Holmgren against Randall. Holmgren outside. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Highland is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. Now Wallace. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. And here is Wallace. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Pass to Joe. For 3, Holmgren. Reed with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Randall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Wallace looking for an opening. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Wallace has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Highland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Dosunmu. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Knocked away. Pass to Highland. Outside, Reed. Randall outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the clock having no impact on Randall's game.
Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Now Dosunmu. Still yet to score. Puts up a 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Mitchell against Clark. Wallace outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. Randall down low. Working on Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
That free throw good from Randall. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wallace to end the drought. That shot misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now here's Edwards, covered by Joe. 3 on the clock. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 7.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timberwolves leading by 20. Randall passes to Edwards. Now Dosunmu for the 3. Shannon, no good. Randall against Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Now here's Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. Shannon, no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
Dosunmu with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Outside, SGA. Got it from 16 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Minnesota leading by 17. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Randall. Here's Shannon. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wiggins drives in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Holmgren with the steal. Launches it. Joe can't get it to go. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Shots good by Shannon.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Unloads. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Shots good by Shannon.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Joe on the wing. No good from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Reed with a screen on Wallace. Randall no good. Thunder trailing by 20. Wallace right side. Lets it go with the 3. Drops in the tray. Wallace has got 6 in the quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. Minnesota on D. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. SGA from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Down low, stolen by Mitchell. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, that's the modern NBA right now. Give up a 3 on one end and have an answer the other way. Williams, great job with the response.
Now, here's Reed. He's got 7. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Outside, Dort. Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, that's a great response by SGA.
Timberwolves leading by 18. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. And Reed has it in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Mitchell, back to Williams. Hartenstein against DiVincenzo. And it's SGA missing. The Timberwolves shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Reed with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Now, here's SGA. 15 points in the game. For 3, Mitchell. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He points in his rebounds. He was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
Few players can change the game with their rebounding, but he's one of them, making a huge impact in there.
He certainly helped them set a physical tone in the first half. His intensity, off the charts. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Randle down low, defended by Holmgren. Basket good.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Can't nail the jumper. Timberwolves leading by 14. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And then Randle slams it in.
And this is how Randle likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now the Thunder with it. SGA on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Williams' shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Randle surveying the D. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
Dort kicks to Williams. Outside, SGA. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. SGA with the steal. Now here's SGA in transition. SGA takes it the other way.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Outside, Edwards. High post, Gobert. McDaniels gets a wide open look, and the 3-ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Now here's Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's SGA. That 3 off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Stolen by Dort. To the paint. Holmgren the pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Timberwolves second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Oh, great production there from Holmgren. I know he's hungry to prove that he can be a reliable producer.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Takes a three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. Williams passes to Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. DiVincenzo finds Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Holmgren the pass to SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. McDaniels against Williams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams can look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Timberwolves leading by 9. Gobert with a screen on Dort. To the inside. Gobert dishes to Randall. Edwards with it. 11 points in the game. Lock at 6. Shoots the three. Edwards drills the three.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Randall. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Holmgren. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit.
and he welcomes the challenge.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
One shot.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. For three, Williams. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside Williams. Pass to SGA. Holmgren in the corner. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 7th assist here tonight. Randall against Holmgren. A fader. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. Williams outside. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota leading by 3. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. SGA against DiVincenzo. Here's SGA. Williams with a clean look, and the Thunder another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Count that bucket.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Williams passes to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. From outside, off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And the Thunder another 3.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And here's Randall. He has 31. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's SGA. And rebounded by McDaniels. The Timberwolves shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Edwards kicks to Randall. Edwards looking it over. Gobert the pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Edwards. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Williams passes to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota leading by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert double-teamed. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. Over Wallace. That misses off the backboard. Here's Williams. Over in the corner, Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 18 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosunmu is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the 3. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good from Clark. Oklahoma City trailer. Wiggins left side. Stolen by Highland. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night. The Thunder shooting here about 46% for the game. Wallace against Clark. And that one, good.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
The Timberwolves shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Mitchell wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Highland. Offline with his 3. And here now the Thunder. Wiggins in the post. Defended by Dosunmu. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That ties it up. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Randall passes to Highland. Now Clark. Randall outside. From deep. Rebound by Mitchell. Wallace against Clark to take the lead. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Randall. Here's Highland. Left side, Reed. Shot clock at 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And the first one drops. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Wallace. NSGA subbed in for Mitchell. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for Clark. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren on the foul. Holmgren's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards with a tough shot.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Pass to Joe to take the lead, and that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Randle outside. And here's Reed. Highland deciding where to go with it. Now here's Randle. He's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Randle down low. Working on Holmgren. Randle no good. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Joe. Jacks up a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And since the break, they've lost some of their edge defensively, really lacking intensity.
Williams against Randle. Oh, here's Edwards. Randle a screen on Wiggins. Wiggins against Edwards. Scores after the quick crossover. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Highland. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Pass to SGA. From deep three-point territory. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the paint. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Edwards got 28.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Holmgren. To the middle. Williams inside. He's defended by Randle. Williams gets the bucket.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And Edwards slams it in.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
So it's the Thunder now. Outside, SGA. Williams a screen on Highland. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Sinks the three-pointer. Joe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now Edwards. Over Wiggins. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Edwards. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter. Now, here's SGA. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Dort against Edwards. McDaniels outside. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And you're seeing why Williams has been an all-star in this league. He is scoring the basketball at will, and they should keep on going to him.
Randall against Holmgren. Here's Gobert. McDaniels outside. Gobert finds Edwards. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's SGA. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Hartenstein.
Put it down hard! Watch out below. Woo! Hartenstein showing you a little bit of flair right there. Very stylish on that dunk.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And they get it. And it's finished off by Edwards.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Outside, Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And one thing that makes Shea so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves trail by 10. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Williams. McDaniels defending. Randall against SGA. Releases from 15. That one drops.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards against Dort. It's Randall. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Edwards. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. McDaniels, a screen on Hartenstein. Angle right side. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot away. Hartenstein with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 10. Williams outside. Now Dort. Outside Holmgren. And here is Williams. He's off from 3.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Edwards against Hartenstein. Here's McDaniel. Shoots the 3. And there's the 3. Here's Dort. SGA against DiVincenzo. Dort outside. And the 3 misses.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.